Hey guys, Fellek here with the InnerGeekZone.com. This is part 2 of the Jedi Knight walkthrough of the Star Wars The Old Republic beta. Just like in part 1, this video is going to contain spoilers as far as the storyline for the Jedi Knight, so if that's something you don't want to see, you're probably not going to want to watch this video.
Using a lightsaber is just as much science as art.
Here, as you can see, we're going to pick up our abilities for level 2 and level 3. At level 2, we get the Force Leap, which is a nice leaping engagement ability. And for level 3, we're going to get the Force Sweep, which is an AoE that does damage 360 degrees around to multiple targets. Both of those are very nice abilities, very fun to use, and kind of add a really nice element of excitement to the combat for the Jedi Knight.
We can spar
Now, if you missed part 1, I should have an annotation up in the top left-hand corner that'll take you to that episode, so you can kind of get caught up on what's going on. We aren't too far in here. In part 1, we picked up a quest to find and rescue some Padawan learners. As I wander around aimlessly here they are, so let's talk to them.
How's he looking?
He should be resting in the Jedi Temple, but if you're determined to press on, I can help him along.
Give him the last of the Kolto if you have to. We'll fight again soon. Hey! Good to see another Padawan alive out here. You're lucky those creatures haven't caught you yet.
You talking about the Flesh Raiders?
They're hiding everywhere. We came seeking knowledge of the Jedi Code. The Flesh Raiders interrupted our trial.
Never fought like that in my life. We killed it, but Jaredin was badly injured.
Your friend. How serious is the wound?
Pains him greatly. He should not be moving. It is not the Jedi way to seek battle and revenge while a man suffers.
That's your opinion, Maneus. It's not what we decided. Training or not, a bunch of animals won't keep us from becoming Jedi.
Isn't she right? Jedi don't give up, do they?
She is wrong. Remember the Jedi Code. There is no passion. There is serenity.
That's enough, Maneus. If you want to help us, we could use you. Help make the Flesh Raiders pay.
You're walking a dangerous path. You and your friends need to get back to camp while you still can.
But we're so close to finishing the trial.
No, we are not. I see you have a signal beacon. Leave it for us, and as soon as we have gathered our things, we will signal for a ride back.
Indeed, revenge is not the Jedi way. As you can see, during the cutscene, there were a few graphical glitches there. There are still some things that need to be ironed out here, but this is beta, and this is where you finish out fixing those little problems.
The beacon worked, and a rescue speeder is on its way. You really came through for those Padawans.
One of them was injured. You need to send a medic with the rescue team.
Standard procedure. They're in good hands. You probably want to get back to your trials. Again, thank you, and may the Force be with you.
Alright, we're being offered some boots as a quest reward. As you can see, the standard UI tooltip automatically compares what you're looking at to what you've got equipped. These boots are better than the ones I'm wearing in every possible respect, so we'll go ahead and equip those out of our inventory. As you can see there, for around 5,000 credits, you can expand your inventory. And here's a look at the character panel. There's not actually, as you can see in the center there, a character model right now, but you can still see all the equipment and all the slots you've got available, as well as your stats. When you pick up a companion, you also get a companion tab in that character panel there, so you can equip things and unequip things for them. And here's a look at some of the wildlife that's roaming around the world here. And here's a look at some of the surrounding visuals of the world without the UI in the way. Our next task is to make our way to the Jedi Temple here on Tython. And that is where we are now. We're going to go inside and speak with the Jedi Council. Talk to them about the Flesh Raiders attacking and see if they have any thoughts or brilliant ideas on how to solve this dilemma. There are some side quests outside that are available. We will pick those up on the way back out. Right now we're going to go in and we receive a holocall on the way in.
Padawan, I'm Satil Shan, leader of the Jedi Council. I'd like to speak privately with you before we meet with the others.
You have my full attention, Master. What do you need?
This isn't a discussion for a comm channel. Come to my meditation room in the temple. We'll talk there.
Pretty much at that point, conspiracy theories started flying through my head. Why does she want to meet me in private before I went to speak to the council? Is she dirty and going to try to turn me to the dark side? Is someone on the council untrustworthy? And these are all the thoughts that are flying through my head as I make my way up to her meditation room. Either way, this is the Jedi Temple. Welcome. We'll have a look around a little bit after we speak with her back in her private meditation chambers and kind of see what's up and what she wants. Hopefully, she's not evil and we don't have to fight a Jedi Master of any sort.
Welcome, Padawan. The temple is already buzzing with accounts of your heroism in the training grounds. Master Orgus told me you battled flesh raiders and a Force user armed with a lightsaber. It must have been a disturbing confrontation. Are you all right?
I'm sorry things ended in violence, but I'm glad to be alive.
Taking a life affects the living Force, and the one who does the killing. This is why Jedi enter battles calmly, with reason. Emotions like fear and anger lead to the dark side.
I can control my feelings, no matter what I'm facing.
As the Jedi Code teaches us, there is no emotion, there is peace. Remember those words when times are darkest. And take this. The Code is a source of strength, but some backup never hurts. I'll see you soon in the Council chambers.
Well, that seemed a bit unnecessary, but hey, it's XP, and looks like she gave us a chest piece and a med pack. Hey, we'll always take those. And then we make our way up to the second floor and see what the wise and powerful Jedi Council has to say. Later on in some of the footage, you'll see where there's just groups of people standing outside here because you don't actually go into this room. Just clicking on this door starts the cutscene.
I searched the temple archives. This Force user leading the Flesh Raiders never received Jedi training.
Then the Sith have found us. Shouldn't we get ready for them?
Calm yourself, Padawan. We can't be certain of anything yet.
But we've all sensed a growing darkness. Perhaps it's finally revealed itself.
The enemy I faced wanted to destroy the Jedi Order. Can't get much darker than that.
Well, that brightened up the room.
Everyone, this is the Padawan who saved our people in the training grounds. This is Master Kiwix and her extremely vocal Padawan, Kira. The other Masters are transmitting from distant worlds.
It's unfortunate our numbers are scattered.
Indeed. The temple's safety is unexpectedly threatened. The Flesh Raiders were disorganized primitives before today.
I think you've been misinformed.
We clearly underestimated the natives. The man leading the Flesh Raiders probably wasn't acting alone.
Much of Tython remains unexplored, and we have few resources to spare.
I'll handle it with the help of my new Padawan.
Orgus, you haven't taken a Padawan since Coruscant.
The Force is strong in him, stronger than I've seen in decades.
I can think of no finer master to complete this Padawan's training.
It will be a privilege.
Don't get too excited. You're in for some hard work. You'll find supplies in my chambers downstairs. Go equip yourself. I'll meet you there.
Alright, looks like we received the privilege of learning under Master Jedi Orgus. Hopefully he will lead us down the path of the light, and we shall become a great Jedi Master. But for now, let's head down to his quarters and see what kind of equipment he has to offer.
Blast those council meetings. I'd die of old age before my colleagues ran out of things to say.
It seems talking is what they're best at.
Council members earn their seats after many victories and sacrifices. Respect that. This situation has come to you fast. You're braving dangers many Jedi never face. I wouldn't blame you for having questions. This may be the only time to ask them.
I get the impression you haven't had a Padawan for years. Why did you ask to train me?
As Jedi, you learn to trust your instincts. When I met you in that cave, my instincts told me that I was meant to train you. I don't know why or for what purpose, but the living force brought us together for a reason.
I look forward to learning from you.
I expect you have things to teach me as well. Let's get to work. There's a group of Twi'lek pilgrims on Tython. They've been fighting the Flesh Raiders for months. The Republic asked us to deny those Twi'leks aid. They settled here illegally, but frankly, we need them.
How are they violating the law?
When Tython was first rediscovered, the Twi'leks petitioned the Senate to settle here. Their claim was denied, too dangerous, but they came anyway. The Twi'leks have a settlement in the mountains. That's your next stop. Establish a base camp and speak to the matriarch. Find out everything the Twi'leks know about Flesh Raiders.
I'm ready to get back out there, do some good.
I'll join you soon. May the Force be with you.
Well, did anyone else notice that I didn't actually get any equipment or supplies from him? Ah, well. At this point, you kind of start just running around from place to place. We will move on to a Twi'lek settlement. That'll be the next questing hub. But it kind of gets a lot of back and forth right now. The good thing is, once you go into an area and kill a lot of things, you don't really have to go back into that area and kill more things, or then get a quest to kill something you've already killed 3 times. But it is a lot of back and forth between questing hubs. Now, obviously, we haven't had a lot of action for a little bit. There's been a lot of talking, a lot of traveling, but on the way into the temple, we did run into this guy who had a bit of a test for us.
Padawan, I heard you've begun your trials. Master Orgus speaks very highly of you. No doubt you're pleased to have come this far. But some Jedi have the ability to do more, help more people. Interested?
What's involved in this assignment?
A war is brewing in the greater galaxy. The Sith Empire plots against the Republic, and the Republic looks to the Jedi for aid. But not all who train to become Jedi are skilled combatants and leaders. Many are scholars, diplomats, strategists, and scientists. Which is why we've created a simulation to test Jedi and Padawans and certify them to lead Republic troops.
You want me to participate in this simulation?
That's what I'm asking. The droids here in the yard have been programmed to act according to Imperial military protocols and battlefield tactics. Demonstrate your proficiency at defeating these droids, and you will be on your way to qualifying to lead Republic troops into battle. Can you do it?
You can count on me.
Excellent. The first set of training droids are ready for you. Get to it.
So, defeating droids qualifies me to lead Republic soldiers. If you say so, buddy. Either way, we'll go down here and we'll fight your droids, and we'll take your XP and any rewards you want to give us along the way. This does, however, give an excellent opportunity to show you the use of Force Leap, which I'm pretty sure this is the first time I'd ever used it since training. So we're going to kill a few droids that just kind of stand there and let us whoop on them. And we are obviously becoming trained to lead Republic troops in that way. I don't think so. But it's whatever. I do like that they've taken the time to make sure the music ramps up during combat and kind of get you in the mood and get you excited to fight, though.
I'm impressed. Hopefully we'll have something more challenging for you soon.
I hope so, because the hardest part of that was trying to get the stupid console to activate to get the droid started. So let's move on and talk to another one of the guys that was waiting just outside the Jedi Temple.
Peace unto you, friend. I bear word from the Masters of the Temple. Will you take a moment and hear my message?
By all means, my friend. Let us talk.
You do me great honor. Your present mission is all important, but the Masters want to make sure you do not miss what the Temple has to offer. When you have time, see Master Mujida. He will guide you in the other skills of the Jedi.
So he's sending me to see the trainer inside of the temple. Is it just me, or especially in the beginning, did that guy sound more like a voice simulator than a voice actor? Not sure if it's really supposed to be like that, but that's probably some of the worst accent voice acting I've heard so far in what I've seen. The trainer inside the temple didn't really have anything for us. We're still only level 3 and we're trained up for right now. It's nice to know he's there though. So after what I promised was only a couple of wrong turns, I finally made my way into the Twi'lek village. This is going to be our next little questing hub. So we'll pick up here in part 3. I'm trying to keep the videos somewhat of a decent length because I've got like a 48-minute Skyrim video that a week and a half later YouTube still has not fully processed, and I cannot pick a thumbnail and it doesn't go over 480p resolution. So we're going to try to keep these to a decent size. Also, I may have to be re-uploading the part 1 of this. I seem to be having some trouble with YouTube and copyright because the Star Wars Symphony theme plays towards the beginning of the video, and somebody out there does not like that very much at all. Maybe it'll get resolved. If not, that may have to get re-uploaded probably later today or first thing tomorrow. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the things I've done so far and are looking forward to more in the future. If so, do me a favor and hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not, and tell a friend. I'd really appreciate it. And we'll see you in part 3. Thank you very much.